Hello, and we are live again with another special survival horror stream. We're continuing the creation of the job center. So we've done the back corridor. We've also done the storage sort of records room, and we also did a bit of the bathroom as well. So today we'll do the sort of like the main waiting room, main lobby kind of area, and we can finally get rid of this copyrighted sign and try and create one of our own so that we don't get into any trouble later on. So that's the plan for today, and we'll see how much we can get done here, and maybe if we've got a bit more time I might actually start the upstairs portion, because in this original plan for the main lobby there was 2 extra rooms on this side of the wall, but I feel like I want to put these upstairs now, so I'm going to put about here, I'll put like a staircase here. So I think that since it's a 2-story building, it kind of makes sense to utilise both floors. So let me just grab up the comments here. Just a quick second, let YouTube load. It's very slow sometimes. We're getting there though. It's like the bar just gets stuck. Come on YouTube, don't let us down. Alright, it's working now. Hello small human! Welcome, hello Isaac! The blue mod is here. I always end up loving these finalising streams. Are you actually preferring them more than the level design ones? Because I mean the level design ones are more simple, I guess. These ones allow us to make things that look a little bit more polished. They're still not finished though, like even after we polish everything up, we still need to, I'd say we still need to go over it again for a 3rd time, to be honest, because I'm always going to be tweaking things. Once we play through this, we'll be able to see how the environments work, if they seem good. So let's see, let's just put in lobby, even though it's more like a waiting room, but there we go. So I've continued to use the Resident Evil 1 soundtrack for now. I didn't have time to make a new one. I think either tomorrow or on Monday we'll check out the soundtrack for Resident Evil 2. So we've got a bit more variety with the jukebox. But I think it's only fair we give Resident Evil 1 some love. I love a good bit of Resident Evil. Should we keep this zombie? Nah, let's get rid of her. So I'm just getting rid of some of these old kind of areas so we can get a bit more thermal back, let's say. So this is where we did the bathroom. Right, let me keep that wall. Get rid of all this stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So we're basically are just focusing on this area now. So I don't know how he's done it. Let me see. His text, I'm not sure where the text is. Hold on. I'll try and rename it. There we go. There we go. So it's this is like the official version. If you're not from the UK, I don't know what your equivalent to this is, but obviously we don't want to use copyrighted stuff. So instead of calling it the Job Centre Plus, we're going to have to call it something else, you know. So we can't use plus, right? That's a clear no-no. So we can still call it Job Centre. Because it's the United States, we're going to have to change the spelling of centre, because that is like the British spelling. I think the American is like, you just swap the E and the R around. Correct me if I'm wrong. So once we have that, so really, yeah, we just need to change the... Oh. We just need to change the spelling for this. I think that's how they say centre in the United States. And then for plus... don't know what could... I don't want to say minus, because that's stupid. Job center, I don't know, central, I don't know. And then I could just kind of move this over a little bit. There we go. Job center, central. It's quite funny how that works, isn't it? Center, central. And then I'll need to move all this as well. And then I'll just like change the colour as well. Let me just get rid of that. So instead of using green, I don't know what we could use. Like maybe just use like a blue or something like that. Maybe that looks quite good. Looks alright. That avoids the copyright issue. I'm still not sure if Media Molecule might go through the genealogy and they find the job center asset. Even though I've changed it, they might see it in the genealogy. So I don't know if it's wise to just create a brand new one from scratch, just to be on the safe side. So there, we've no longer infringing on anyone's copyright here. We've made it American, and we've changed the name and the colour. So I think we're quite safe there. So I'm like I said, I'm quite happy with the layout here. I'm going to have to bring this in a little bit, because if you remember the other stream, the corridor back here was a bit too wide. So I'm going to bring the walls in a little bit more to make this part here a bit tighter. I'm going to remove these doors so we can build the staircase here, and then I'll just move a few things around. So there's still some level design work that kind of needs to be done here, but the walls and the floor, I need to certainly think of a way to do this. I don't know what the job centres are like in the United States, but in the UK they're usually quite trashy. So I'm going to do like we had like wooden floors, so in the corridor and the records room we used a wooden floor. The bathroom we obviously used some tiles, but I think out here we're going to use like some dirty kind of carpet. You know, like those really green carpets that you would see in like a putting range or something like that, you know, like Crazy Golf. That material they use, I think I'll use something like that on the ground. So I probably don't even need to find a material. I probably could just increase the flex, make it kind of like grass, but like really thin, really short, and then that should be good to go there. It ends up looking so good. Yeah, it does look a lot better. Like right now it looks like basic trash, but it does look a lot better. Once we get the lighting in as well from Intra Attack out, it's going to look superb, I think. Hey Alpha Werewolf, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm going to add, this is the main door here, so I'm going to add like windows here, and the idea is there's not going to be like a lot of light coming from the bulbs. This scene I want a lot of light to come from the windows, so this room's going to be quite dark, except from the moonlight and maybe some light from like the fire from outside, so that there's like it radiates around the window. Hey Swickful, nice to see you again. How about Work Center Plus? I guess I could do that as well. Yeah. Let me see if I don't know why, but for some reason I can't see your text without actually going in. Maybe you made them invisible. I don't know. So instead of job, we can call it the work. I need to fix everything now. Hold on. This is all I do, like to fix assets. Hold on, I think I already had it there. Right. There you go. Good enough. Work Center Central. Even less copyright. There's no way anyone's going to figure that out. Hey Maddie Madness, welcome back. And he's back again. He's back again with another super chat. Thanks very much, Maddie. You're incredibly generous. I don't know what to say anymore. Hope you're having a good Friday. Looking forward to your weekend. Yes, preferring them to the level design So basically the next game that we make when we go back to level design. I know you're going to be bored. I know your true intentions. Right, let me see, what can we do for the... What can we do for the walls?
Oh god, you gotta help me.
Oh yeah, enter attack out, he did his lines for his character.
Oh god, you gotta help me.
You probably can't hear it very well, but he's did all his lines. So that's one actor down, ready to go. Just waiting for the other lines to come through. But I'm not really going to start the cutscenes until like October anyway, so I'm not really too worried. The front side, see, I would love to use one of these wallpapers at some point, but I think like it's a little too much. So I think we used this wall for the back room. Considering we just changed the logo of the job centre to blue, maybe these walls would be very fitting. So we've got like the basic wall here, you can see it's very basic at the bottom. We've got one here that has more of the little columns there. And I think this one's more rounded, maybe like for the edges as you walk around the wall maybe. So let's put this down, see if we can get something that looks quite good using this. So again, we don't need these doors, ain't going to be using them. So we can basically just delete all this stuff for now. There we go. And then I'll just, even though we don't really need these walls, I just like to sort of keep them just for structure, really. So I know roughly where I need to put the walls. And then the same thing here, I need to make this wall here, because this is where the entrance is going to be. So we need to come up with a proper door here for the entrance. I might even make this bit longer. I don't want to make it too long though, because the building's not that huge. Just long enough that we can feel like it's a big enough waiting room for people. So yeah, I'll need to like rearrange some of these chairs, considering the door's right here. So let me see. So I've got the walls. I'll get a door for the main entrance. Let me see, where's our doors? Because I got some doors here. I don't know if we could use like a see-through door. I don't know if it would look good. You're not really going to see through the building, but I think it might be good. So this is like the main entrance. This goes back onto the street. And I'm going to put some windows on either side as well. So let's see how that looks. The designing streams. Maddie Madness is back with some fire. Hell yeah. LB, did you hear about the new Restitched game? It's Little Big Planet Restitched, but an original creation to avoid getting taken down by Sony. Yeah, I noticed LBP Restitched, and I noticed there was a new rebranding. It's like a teddy bear, and there's like a teddy bear with a banana skin, which looks really cool. And they're actually making it like a full game. I wonder how they'll get on with it. I noticed they posted some job listings, which looks nice. Talking about games, I don't know if any of you subscribe to a Resident Evil channel. It's called Residents of Evil. There's a little plug for that channel. Basically covers Resident Evil and survival horror games, mostly Resident Evil though. And I noticed one of his latest videos, he was talking about someone's made a mod for Resident Evil 2 that basically lets you play as the police officer from Resident Evil Outbreak, and he's got Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 areas, and he's stitched them all together, so it's meant to be like an open world kind of Resident Evil. So and you need to. It's like mixed with open world and like if you ever played Dead Rising. If you played Dead Rising, you'll know that you have to save all of the survivors. So basically, in this mod, you have to save all of the survivors, which I thought was really nice. And if I do get to stream in the future using the PC, I'd love to try out that mod. I think it would be really cool. You know, going around Raccoon City, trying to save all the survivors. It definitely looks and sounds pretty cool, and it's I guess it would be safe from Capcom because it's obviously an old game. I don't think they care so much. So I've never really been into the modding community just because I don't really game on a PC, but you know, once I can, I'd love to try out some Resident Evil mods as well. So if anybody's interested in mods or a Resident Evil 2/3 open world game, it's in production right now. And that Residents of Evil channel, they're actually making their own survival horror game. It's called Vigil, V-I-G-I-L, I think. Vigil, I think that's how you pronounce it. Which is going to be interesting because they have an indie developer working on it. It's called Moonbeam Studios, and he even created an area of Resident Evil 1 with the Unreal Engine 4. Looks really nice, really good. But the original Resident Evil remake always looked pretty good anyway, in my eyes. So yeah, this Vigil game, I can't wait to compare it to Subject, because I feel like they're going to be very similar in design. So I'm going to be interested to see who can make the better survival horror game. Will it be us, or will it be that Residents of Evil channel? Just need to watch my walls here. I'm trying not to make them too thick. I think that's alright. So I'll need to get the staircase out, because obviously we need to actually put the staircase in probably around here. So I'll probably move these chairs just for now, and then we can we don't have a clash of something. So I'll just delete this. Maybe will I delete the wall? I'll delete it in a moment. I'll leave it here just to give me a reference. So I'll get a staircase, and I'll put a staircase here, just so we can get some ideas. I don't think I actually have any staircases, do I? I've got a collection of stairs, but I don't know if I'm going to find what I'm looking for. It's just a simple little staircase, nothing too fancy. I mean, if I had to use this, I could always delete some of it to make a shorter staircase. So I don't want anything too fancy. Just something that kind of does the job. Yeah, I think I'll just use this one for now, and then I can always do a wee remix. It's not a massive staircase. It's literally just a little staircase. So let's see. Where would the stairs go? Let me make it a bit wider. Come here, Paparatrinka, we need to test you out. Right, because I need to make it wide enough so people can, you know, walk up both sides without banging into each other. So those steps look quite big. I might need to remake my own staircase, to be honest. I feel like we're getting into that specific territory now where we will need to start making our own assets. So let me put the staircase like, let's see if it goes like there. So if we maybe start the staircase like that. Let me just put a fake wall here just to get an idea of how this is going to look. try to think. Because I could do a wider staircase. I could do like a staircase. You know, you've got staircases where it's like one set of people go up, another set of people go down the way. But it's just a job centre, and it's not that much of a fancy place. And then I would maybe put the other staircase like, I'd need to put it like kind of like that, I guess. I guess it kind of works. So you go up here, get a wee bit of a floor here. Okay. So you come up, jump here, go up there. And then that, I think that'll look quite good. So you're not actually going to see this part really, to be honest. Because once you got the staircase, maybe the camera angle is like that, or like that. So you're not really going to see this part anyway. And then we'll make the second floor from here. It's all smoke and mirrors, to be honest. Because I'm not going to build the second floor in the same scene. I'm going to do a separate scene. So you're not really going to see how it all connects together. So I think that's better. So now you've got an option to go upstairs, and there'll be another corridor here. And those rooms will be up here, plus at the back as well. And I've actually got a really good idea for the job centre, because the first character starts in the job centre. The second character will come to the job centre near, not quite, like maybe like 3/4 of the gate through the game. And one of my ideas I've got is like when you go up to the second floor of the job centre, there's like a set of windows, and I want like a big monster to like throw a car through the window of the job centre. So that's one of the ideas why I wanted to add like a second floor. So we'll see how it goes. A centre would be centred, yes, yeah. Just making sure, because British English is slightly different. I think we swap things round, so like the E and the R goes round the opposite way. So considering this game is set in the United States, I have to make sure that the language is identical. Good shout, Alpha. It's good to have an American on board to keep us right. I always get centre and centre mixed up. Yeah, they're the same thing, to be honest. It's just one's American, one's British. That's it. Call it work centre. Work centre today. Maybe we can call it that. Simpa Centra. Trademark Jobs & Co. Bovaretta Centre. She creates all the jobs for people. Hold on, let me catch up here. I don't think MM would go scouring all the nooks and crannies of the genealogy just to see if there's copyright stuff. I think you're fine. You never know. They might make an exception just for me. They might be like, this game is too good. Let's have a look at the genealogy. We've got to find a flaw somewhere. And then they're going to find, oh look, he's used the job centre. Oh well, that's you getting moderated. Off the platform for good. I'm kind of curious, because once we get some of these areas looking quite nice, and once Intra Attack Out does the lighting, I'm going to start putting up a lot of frequent screenshots, like on Twitter, on Reddit, stuff like that, and we'll see what the feedback is. Because I see a lot of good creators getting a lot of good feedback, and I just want to make sure that we kind of get the same, unless we've been blacklisted, Yep. That job centre sign is really appealing with the colour combo. Yeah, it looks quite nice. It kind of came together. Now I've just noticed it. The chairs are also blue. I swear I didn't even plan that. So everything's kind of working together. I could change the blue to make it identical to this blue. So all the blues are very themed. See, this Work Centre Central, they're very good at their branding. They've got their colours matching very well. So whenever you think of this place, you think of that blue. That's how powerful that branding can be. I don't think Media Molecule will be that petty, to be honest. You've clearly made a conscious effort to avoid any form of infringement, so you should be fine. I know. Unless the job centre come knocking. Hey, we've been playing Dreams religiously, and we noticed there's a creation with one of our signs. We would like action, please. A blue carpet, please. Yeah, we'll get like a really dirty kind of blue carpet. You know those really rough carpets? Where it's like a line after line of rough carpet. I don't even know how to describe it. You know what I mean? It's like little hills, little ridges, and they go like that. I used to have them in my school. It was like we had like a old kind of, I want to say red, but it's more like a rouge kind of carpet, and it was I guess kind of like my t-shirt, and it was very, very uncomfortable. It's like one of those ones where all the stuff on the carpet gets stuck to your clothes. God, I love and hate those carpets. They give me a dingy, grungy, crypty feeling inside, but it also looks good for creating, dingy, grungy, and crypty feelings. Exactly. I mean, I could try and see if someone's actually made a proper carpet. Until we actually see a carpet. Am I doing this right? Did I do something wrong? There we go. Like, I need to try and find... Oh god. Right. I'll fix the colour, right? Just give me a minute. Right. And then we can... I don't know, you can do the flex in here, can't you? I don't really work with flex that often, so... What does that do? Looks terrible. I think that actually makes it look better, that it looks so terrible. Right, how do you change the fleck type? You have to go into the fleck menu or something like that. I think it's in the style or code. I think it's in style. See, I don't really use these menus, so... is it comb or is it rough? Comb, maybe? And then change the fleck type, so it's kind of like streaky. Kind of like grass. Let me see what these flecks look like. Yeah. Let's try and find one that looks kind of good, and then I'll stick with that. Whatever looks the worst, to be honest. Like, I was going to go with the grass one, and then obviously shorten the grass, but this one looks a bit more jaggy, to be honest. But let's try the grass, right? And then I can change how this works. See, I'm going to have to experiment here. It's kind of hard to get what you're looking for. I don't even know what most of this stuff does. I mean, I could just do a pattern, but I don't know. If you get any tips for how to make good flex, let me know. Right now. I mean, you're not really going to notice it. Like, the camera angle's going to be like that, and it's just going to look like a crappy carpet. I think it looks alright, to be honest. Doesn't look too bad. I'll see if anyone's actually made a proper carpet, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Most people probably make rugs rather than carpets. Carpet and a staircase comes up. Perfect. Let me see this one. So someone's made a shag carpet. Aye, totally. Right, let me see. He's used the grass as well, look. So he's kind of did the same as me. Let me see how he's what settings he used. So he's got about 116 and 15% looseness. So what was that? Looseness was about 15. 15 for me looks a bit awful though. See, I don't want to do that because I don't want the things to get too massive. If I do put it to 100 odds, so I don't want to make it look like grass. It's a bit crappy. I don't know, man. Just leave it like that for now. I think it looks okay, but if you get any tips for how to work with flex to make it look like a carpet, you can give me your feedback. And do you like the colour? I mean, the colours aren't all identical. I'll colour copy things and make sure everything's all kind of the same. I just made the carpet a wee bit darker because, you know, the carpet's usually quite disgusting when you think about it. So how was your day, guys? Mine was pretty good, to be honest. Still going strong. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody else is having a fun day. Looking forward to your weekend of quarantining some more. A blue carpet would match well with the sign. Yeah, it's kind of got a nice little theme going together. And the carpet isn't so strong, so, you know, the walls, the sign, the chairs, they don't blend with the carpet too much. So I think it has a nice contrast to it all. Good. I've been working on custom emojis all day. I know some fancy bovaretas. By the way, I'll have to go somewhere mid-stream probably. Someone will come, what is that, online there to try and help out with the hard EE in World War II, and I sure won't pass up that chance. Ah, fair enough. Get some COD zombies in your system. You're loving, for someone that hates COD zombies, you're sure as hell loving it. I've been working more on my game work. Nice. See, that's good. A little bit every day. Eventually, you'll see it all come together. It's the same with us. We're making like some areas every day. So by the end of next week, we'll have the entire job centre finished. Both floor 1 and 2. They'll be finished, and I've almost got the city ready. And then I'll put that all together, and I'll get the door transitions. And we'll have a little test to see if everything sort of works together quite well. But I'm quite excited to see how this is going to look once everything all gets put together. Ah, you beat me to it, Swickful. I know, he's always going to beat you to it. Maddie Madness again with a not a double, a triple super chat. You're a legend, Maddie Madness. I don't know how many couches you're finding with all this change in the back of them, but you must live in like a furniture warehouse or something. I would go with white walls and a blue carpet personally. I could. There was a beige wall that we could use, just because I used the beige wall on the other scene, so I was trying to do something a bit different. But we can test and see how the beige wall looks to see if it contrasts a bit better. I'll put the beige wall here, and then we can maybe see how it looks. Unless we're really fancy and we have like a beige wall here, a blue wall here, a beige wall here, a blue wall here. Let's see how it goes. Already $3. You're really pushing yourself. We appreciate you so much, Maddie. The teddy bear is so damn cute. I'm definitely getting the game. It's probably going to take a long time before they actually release it, but I'll be curious to see what kind of game it's going to be like, because they did say it's a user-generated content game like Little Big Planet, but is it really going to be like Little Big Planet? I don't know, because they're indie devs. It must be really difficult to make a game creation thing like Little Big Planet. Yeah, I'm subbed to Residents of Evil channel. Yeah, it's a good channel. I don't watch it all the time, but now and again there's some pretty cool videos there, and I'm really curious to see their survival horror game that they're making. It looks really nice. Let me get the beige, the beigey kind of wall. So this is kind of what we used in the other scene, but there's nothing saying we can't use it again, right? So I'll put it behind here, and we'll see how it looks. Because obviously the sign can't really clash too much with the wall. But I mean, we don't really need to do a traditional wall here. We could literally just do a white wall on the back. We don't need to go for beige either. I'm just going to do this quickly just to test. Make sure these gaps get filled. Oh, this soundtrack is just bringing back so many memories. And there's a lot of people that in Dreams probably never ever played the old Resident Evil games or survival horror games, so if I can get some kind of good first experience with this game, even though they're not playing survival horror games, if we can at least get them into it, I think it could work quite well. So that's what it looks like with a beige background, so we can certainly go with beige. Another background we could do is, of course, we could try to do the... Can I do white? I don't know if it's going to let me. Like, just imagine that for now, right? Let me just quickly put this down here. So, for example, there's the blue, there's the beige, there's the white. So looking at it from this angle, what do you think works best for the walls? We've got some choices here before I finish the wall. And I need to bring this in a little bit because it was a bit too wide. I think I was going to bring it in by like 3 maybe. So bring it in 1, 2, 3. So this wall can get a bit closer together, so the corridor's not so wide. And then obviously I can try and centralise that door, so I think that's a bit better. It's not quite as wide as it was before, but it's wide enough that people can, you know, get by each other. I'll need to get some windows here, start messing around with the furniture a bit more. Put a wall up here. Unless I just like put these together. It's not identical, but there you go. So at least we'll get a bit of a staircase here. But I would probably put... In fact, let me redo that. I'll just put like a bit of a wall between them. Like I said, you're not, because of the camera angle, you're not really going to see this part, but I think if I can just at least get something that looks like the way you would expect it to. So I don't know if the camera angle is going to go this way or this way, so I'll make a wall on both sides. There we go. Bring this out a bit as well. There we go. So I think that looks kind of okay. Now to find the windows. See, the windows, I might need to make the windows myself if I can't find something that I'm looking for. The very first PC stream needs to be Jazz Punk, by the way, LB. For you, Small Human, I guess we can. But the good thing is that we still have it on the PS4, so technically I still could try to stream it. Right, I didn't get copyright striked for this yesterday, so I'm going with this again. This is actually in Resident Evil 1, you play it on the piano to open up a puzzle. I don't know if I'll have I want to put a piano piece in the game. I don't know if I'll do a famous piece or just an original piece. So So let me see these windows. What kind of windows would you have in the job centre? Ones that aren't, you know, smashed to hell. Could probably use something like that. I do like quite simple windows. I don't really like the fancy kind of things. Obviously the bakery window's too fancy. Let me see if this looks okay. I think we used this once in the hospital as well. I mean, let me see if it does the job. All I need to do is delete the blinds, you know, if I want to. Let's see. Because you need to go out this far, look, to see the blinds. Because this window is meant to be on the outside. It's not meant to be on the inside. I might just have to get another blind. So obviously this window's like massive. I need to like delete some parts. Let me see. Can I delete this? I just want to delete. Doesn't let me delete. For some reason I can't delete. I don't know. Am I doing something wrong? Who knows? I'll try and find. Oh, there's more here. A big window blinds. We could probably use that one. And then just take the blinds off to get some. Oh. I realised I accidentally put those blinds in together. Right, let me try this again. Right. It's not entirely what I wanted, because I wanted the windows to be open a little bit and some light to come through, so I might need to flip these blinds a little bit. But let's just get a basic window put in place for now. So we'll get like get a couple of windows. If anyone's been to the job centre, you can keep me updated on the exact proportion of all these windows. Right, come here, puppet. Oh, puppet Trinker, you can't go that far. Okay, so he's going to be down like that. So we need to get the windows like that. It's a bit annoying. I need to make this a bit smaller because it's coming up a bit too high, I think. So I need to reduce the size of these. But I think windows like that are okay. And then maybe just this side, it just has like one window maybe. And then that's where we could maybe put like, I don't know, the magazine holder or something like that. Put a couple of these here. And then that's when we can put like some of the chairs back down again. For some people's reading material. Okay. I think these chairs are quite low, but let's just use them for now. So we need to move that over a wee bit. Give people some space. Okay. So already it's looking a bit better than it was before. If there isn't a custom name on it with Maddie, then the PC is cancelled. Oh, I know, believe me. No, like I said, like normally I have a Patreon account, so normally like one of the rewards for being a Patreon, like Swickful, he knows, your name basically goes in the game as well. So I'm definitely going to do like a big list of not just Patreon people, but everyone that's supported us along the way. I think it's only right, because like when I started doing this survival horror stream, it started off like a community thing where it was like, okay, what do you want me to do? And I just did what people wanted me to do. But then eventually the people kind of got stuck for ideas, and then I just took over and started to make a proper big game. So I'll make a big credits list of everyone who's ever supported the channel, basically. And then I'll do that with all my projects, to be honest, because I stream them all, so I feel like, you know, you guys are helping me choose out the colour palette of the wall. You know, that's really crucial to make sure we're getting the best game possible. So, so yeah, we'll get everybody's name. I remember back when we started making the hospital area, I remember we were thinking about adding some people's names inside the actual game, not just the credits, but the inside the actual game. So like the names of doctors, surgeons, nurses, patients. We could put people's names, and if you didn't want to give me your real name, we could just use your YouTube name, and we could put it somewhere, you know, we could advertise your channel or something like that, and put your name in a newspaper or something like that, you know. So there's a lot of room for Easter eggs and things like that. You should look into the first person mod for the Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 3 remake too. They're actually quite amazing. It looks like a whole new game. That I don't know if I've seen a thumbnail for that, but it does look quite interesting, especially if it works in VR. I think it would be amazing as well. Hey Stu, welcome back. Hey guys, hope you're all set for a great weekend. We are indeed. We're having a good time here. The angle of those stairs is too shallow. Just saying. I'm just saying, man. Just saying. It sucks. Yeah, it's a bit like. I get what you mean. That's what I mean. Like when I try and find staircases, it's going to be really hard. So I might just have to remake my own staircase. So like bring the steps up a bit higher, I think, maybe. Because I don't want the staircase to go that long. Because these staircases, this is for like a mansion or a much bigger building. If I can find a staircase that's good for the proportions that we need, then great, I'll use it. But I guess I'll just have to build my own staircase as soon as I can, to be honest. But thanks for the observation. Sure, I have 6 weeks vacation. Oh, it's a long time. Plenty of time to get things done. Numisto. Is that his new name? Numisto. Hey Pukistan, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a great week. Any updates on how the VR compatibility is coming along? Right now, I don't know if they started it yet, but they're doing private tests. But only if you live in the UK or Europe. So it seems like after they do these internal tests, VR is going to come in an update. Maybe within the next few months. Maybe. So I should expect the VR to come to Dreams pretty soon. It's just a job centre. Actually, LB, you'll find it's the work centre central. Oh, sorry. I was just generalising it, you know, like a job centre. That's what it is, but it makes you think about these people that came up with the idea for the job centre name, because it's like they just named it what it is. You know, it's like naming your supermarket a supermarket. You know, you're just naming it what it is. It's weird. Quite lazy. Or how about the Work Central Co? Aye, that does sound quite good. Work Central Co. Or we could just write it's just a job centre. Maybe that'll work too. Well, if you can, then see my new update again. Oh, you've updated your game again? Excellent. It's more creepy now. Ooh. Yeah, we'll check that out. Blacklist Matter, they do. It's strange how honour is spelt, has the U taken out in American spelling. Yeah, honour, colour, all these kind of things, they always take the U out for some reason. Black fans matter, of course, of course. Same with colour, yeah, that's pretty much what I said, yeah. We seem to be adamant about removing U from words. It's weird. It's like, you look at it and you're like, what's the purpose of that U? Just take it out. It's not needed anymore. Stuck to your clothes. Were you rolling around in the carpet in class? No, back in primary school you had to sit on the carpet. We used to go into this big room and it was like you had a tin, and inside the tin you had like all these laminated words, and you had to basically like make sentences with the words, but you had to do it on the floor. For some reason everybody just went on the floor and started building their words together, so you're sitting in this really rough kind of carpet, and you know, you get all that ooze that goes all over you. It's kind of like that. You never did that, small human. Come on, how schmoomin'. Surely you did that at one point. Because I know you're from the UK, so I'm sure you got around to that at some point, did you not? You just skipped past the fleck type. Did I? I think I got it now. No, I only rolled on the ceiling. The ceiling, man. Mad ceiling roller. You need to up the sculpture detail for the carpet, but really it's not going to be seen from far away anyway, so just keep it flat as a pancake. Yeah, once we get the camera angle in, we get the lighting, we'll see how it looks. If it looks bad, we can change it. If we can improve it, maybe. I guess we'll see from then. I changed the fleck type to paint splatter, then it looks more carpety. Really? Paint splatter? Let me have a look. Let's see. Where's paint splatter? Splat, like that. Guess that's the one you're talking about. It's the splatty camera. You think so? More like that? Oh god. I think that looks more like a carpet, like that. It's gonna be hard to see from a distance, you're right, but whatever looks good. Carpet U or carpet Y, I don't know. That's the new Pokemon games. You can choose between the U or the Y. I wonder if people really shag on those carpets. Well, I thought that's what it meant. This is a carpet that you specifically buy to shag on. I thought that's what it meant. Am I getting it wrong? Carpet U seems more small human U. I mean small human Y. How schmoomin'. Yeah, I just thought it might be too much overpowering with all the blue. Yeah, maybe. It's good for branding, but I think yeah, the too much blue is not good. Loving the white wall. You prefer the white wall? Would you use the white wall just at that part where it says Work Center Central, or would you use the white wall for the entire room? Beige or white? Is it true that classical music isn't copyrighted? Yes, it should be, because it's apparently once your music is like over 75 years old or something like that, it becomes public domain. That's why a lot of people like Michael Jackson's music, the Beatles, all these kind of things, they're like, once they turn 75 years old, they can't make money on them anymore because they should be free to the public. So it's the same thing with classical music, but some people will remake classical music and then they'll claim it as their own. So it's like, even though it's not their version, they're still going to claim it because the YouTube algorithm is really weird. You get copyright striked for things that aren't really copyrighted. No, I think this one is public domain. Yeah, it worked for me. I didn't have any problems with copyright strikes, so it's all good. See what I mean? All these locations end up looking so good. Oh yeah. I'd work here if the pay was good. It's not good. They pretend you've got a lot of opportunity, but it's not. I wonder what it's like working in the job centre, and it's like, you know, everybody doesn't have a job. Some people are desperate, some people are just lazy, and you're just sitting here going, do you want my job? Please take my job. I don't want to be here anymore. Seems like Joe Robe is going to be late today, maybe, LB. Get that leg ready. Yeah, it looks like it. He's going to get that leg crammed right down his throat. Was it the type of carpet that had bits of hair cotton? What? And God knows what stains all over it? I don't know what kind of stains, but yeah, it was like... The thing would stick to it if you dropped like a packet of crisps. All the crumbs would definitely stick to that carpet, and you'd have to pick them out like hair, and it was all tough and it was awful. I meant gum, not cum. Yeah, I'm sure that's what you meant. Yeah, a beige wall on what? On the every wall, a hard bit to look. Okay. I don't know. You come up with the weirdest typos. I think you've got an app on your phone that creates typos for you. I think that's the problem is. I hate those kind of typos. Imagine you go to the job centre and saying, I'm not here for work, I'm here to be a worker here. It'd be confusing. I know. You're like, I want a job. And it's like, well, you came to the right place. No, I want a job here, working in this place. And then they're like, oh no, we don't have any jobs for you here. I'm like, well, you're just contradicting yourself. Damn, small human, that's almost incoherent. I couldn't even read it, to be honest. Let's see then. So if we don't use the white wall, we could try the beige wall then. Fine. At least it will be quite similar to the other areas, at least. Right, let me get this sorted. Let me see, how far can I bring this wall in? That's as far as I could bring it in. Right, bring you out. Right, careful. This is actually the Resident Evil 1 remake soundtrack we're on to now. That's why it's less catchy and more atmospheric. Okay, I don't know why I keep forgetting to copy things. I should just copy it. There you go. Good. So you're liking that wall better? You think that looks quite good? It is a masterpiece. Woo. I'm gonna have to update this so I can fill these parts as well. I mean, I could try and see if I could do it, but because the window's there, I need to make sure I don't block it. I nearly got away with that there. Did you see that? It was so close. What I'll need to do is I'll need to bring the wall out, and then I'll have to make sure the blind is more like that. Okay, I think that looks a bit better. Right, let's copy this wall over. Oh, I made a mistake. When I went to copy it, just as I let go of R2, the wall moved. Damn it, man. See, it always moves, right at the end. So, I'll just need to fix that. Obviously, you can see through this door. That's why I kind of didn't want to use this door. But I can fix it. I'll just create a material behind it just to make it look like it's see-through, but it's not really. Okay, so that looks okay so far. Let's get this side sorted. So I need to start on this side because that's like the end of the wall. Let's put that over a wee bit more. There you go. I don't know, I need to bring this out a bit. There, that's a bit better. Okay. Right, hold on. Perfect. Now we need that one. So now the other side. So until we fix the staircase, I'll just assume this is what we're doing. And then hopefully nothing's going to get messed up. Oh, perfect. It fit like a glove. So again, same thing here. To bring this door out a bit. I think we changed the door actually. So I don't even know if we're going to use that door. Because on the other side it was a different door we used. Just move this in a little bit more. There we go. Looks good. Looks good to me. And then this side of the wall. Something very therapeutic about putting in these mundane walls. I don't know what it is. See, when you go too far away you can start to see through the flex. So I need to bring the wall forward a little bit. Bring it over here as well. I need to fix this as well. Almost worked. Almost. Right, bring it forward again. There we go. Ta-da! There you go. It doesn't need to be so accurate, just accurate enough. Bring this wall over here. Let's see what this looks like. Try and get it like that. I'm going to have to duplicate this, I think. So this wall was going to be a bit funky. Hold on. Right, so there's the walls. We've got kind of a carpet effect. We've got the walls. So I just need to fix the door here, if we even use a see-through door. I need to update this as well, because this is just a really basic thing. It's not really been textured. So I could just rebuild something myself. But we need to add some more objects here. We obviously need to scatter the chairs out a bit more, maybe put some more magazines over here, some other chairs over here, and then some things on the table, maybe like a computer here or some paper, and just to make it look a bit better. So we've got this plant down here, but obviously we can put like plants on the desk as well. So there's a few different things we can do. So I think it looks, the walls look a bit better, would you say? Like this. Looks not too bad. I just saw someone saying you're late. I'm looking forward to this once I get there. I'm not looking for work, I'm looking for free money without having to work at all. Current gen, that's it, yeah. I came here for my weekly allowance. Job centre. LBA, copy the whole wall and paste it. Yeah, good, but a part of me likes the monotonous stuff. US retail workers. Is that? Oh, it's the same in Britain as well, to be honest. That's looking quite cool, actually. Yeah, it'll look good once we get the lighting in. I just need to update that counter, because right now that's all we had available. I could even just like change the colour for now to something a bit more appropriate, maybe. I don't know what I would do, to be honest. Just something that looks a bit less crappy. Though I do pure white, you know. See, I don't want to make it blue either. I don't know. Just make it kind of like that for now. It's better than nothing, I suppose. So I'll decorate it, I'll put some things there. Could even put some signs up around the place. So I'll find some more objects now just to make this look a bit, to make it look a bit better. So we'll obviously get a, we'll get a PC, for example. So we'll just get a monitor. Phew. So I'll put the monitor like here. Set it like that. With a wee keyboard or something. Keyboard, but not the musical one, please. We want the computer one. Keyboard collection, proper 80s collection, I should say. Keyboards, wow, it's the world of keyboards. Look at this. That is insane. Or if you want a gaming one, that's the job centers these days. They have to stick with the modern times. They have to get like a proper gaming keyboard. Right, let's see, hopefully this... Oh no, that's copyright. Jesus, that was close. There is a computer here that already has a keyboard, I guess, if I really had to. But let's just use this one for now. Oh, put down 2. It's a wireless keyboard, that's why there's no wires, alright. I've got an excuse. So there you go. I'll just throw it around a little bit. Like that, maybe. And then we can obviously put down some papers, things like that. I need to get a better plant because I don't want to use the same plant twice. So let's see, that already looks a bit better, doesn't it? Let me just book you in for some fake guidance lessons. I need to get some posters for the wall as well. Problem is, posters are the hardest thing to find in Dreams because you need an artist to make you one. In Little Big Planet you could just use stickers. Was that a Teletubby that I just seen? Did anybody see that? I was writing poster in Poe! Anyone want to make Poe in their game? There you go. He's really let himself go after all these years. Oh god, there's a purple one as well, I can't remember his name. Oh, there's a more demonic Poe. Jeez. Bloater! Oh, feed me your flesh. Oh, someone's making all the Last of Us stuff. Some clickers. A female clicker. Some variety there. A tree. Anyone want a tree? So anyway, posters. Yeah, we're at a job centre. I want to be an artist one day. I'm going to leave my art here in the job centre. Hopefully one day someone picks it up for me. What does that say? The slow rush. I don't know what that means. But you wouldn't even have this kind of stuff in the job centre. I just want something mundane, you know. I just want something like a landscape or something, you know. What the hell is this? Quite appropriate, you know. It's quite horror themed. That would be pretty cool. But I don't think we would have that in a job centre. Let me see. We need to find something that's more boring. Nah, I can't see anything. I think I'm just going to have to look at... Let me see if anyone's put in landscape. But as a picture. Let's do painting. I'm sure we found some good paintings. There's not many of them, but you know, just things like this, to be honest. It's good. This is good motivation for getting a job. Look at the pretty painting. This is what's going to get you a job. Once you can appreciate IKEA artwork, then you're on your way in life. So just things like that, just to fill the wall a little bit. Could even make a chart. I could make my own custom chart, you know, telling people off, like, you know, you need to actually work hard to look for a job. We're not just gonna hand it to you. And there we go. One's bigger than the other. Just fire them here. It's better than nothing, right? And then here I can put like a chart that says like, can we get like one that says like no smoking or something like that? It should be simple enough to make myself, but what the hell? We find everything but a sign. I wanted a no smoking poster. Oh look, there's a moon painting. I'll put this here for now. There you go. This job centre is very sophisticated. It's got all the latest in artwork. But yeah, I think I will put like some kind of thing like no smoking, or maybe like a timeline thing. Some motivation stuff like, get that job, you lazy bum. You can do it, or else you're going to be broke. So there you go. It's coming alive. So now you can get some of our classic papers again. People don't really need to make that much paper, because I mean, at the end of the day, when you're making paper, it's not exactly. Look, someone's literally just got a block and called it paper. It's not that hard to make, I suppose. But it's nice to just get some stuff like this, for example, that at least there's a bit of detail put into it. For some reason it doesn't straighten up very well. Weird. Right, let me take that off. Let me just fire some of these around. Oh. They're all blank though, because they were too busy, you know. We're not going to work. So there you go. Some blank bits of paper. Maybe get a few other things here. I don't know what else we could put here. Maybe a John Jerry Steve bobblehead. What do you think? Maybe one of the collectibles is over here, maybe on the table. This will be like one of your first John Jerry Steve collectibles. Really is looking nice, thanks. Yeah, we're coming together a little bit. Looking boveritable, oh yes. Joe Robe, hello, you're back. I think I understand now why the late comments are coming in. I'm not late. I'm just in time. Small Human, aka Halschmumen. Why I'm ready for Boverlega. It's okay, Joe. I didn't think John Jerry Steve is around today. John Jerry Steve is always around. It's just that sometimes he's deep within the recesses of the Dreamiverse, that sometimes you just need to search for him. And he'll be here. He's back. Don't forget. This is what you get, Joe. This is what you get, man. Look at that leg. Absorb it. Look at it so much that it's imprinted in your mind. Whenever you close your eyes, you can still kind of see the leg in your eyelids. That actually happened to me when I first used to play Guitar Hero 2. I played it so much that when I closed my eyes, I could actually still see the notes, like, coming towards me. I had a problem, I had to stop playing that game. Boring for the job centre? Isn't that oxymoron? Job centres are always boring. You said it, man. Hey Dennis, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Oh, he makes this so well. Yes. It's a masterpiece in the making. In real life and in dreams. Oh yes. If you want, I could make some motivational posters. Yeah, by all means, go for it. It's like a chair. Sitting on it ain't going to get you a job. Now, get off your arse. Try and make things that aren't so offensive, but yeah. Motivate people to get a job. You can do it. I like the sarcasm, Joe. I have a valid excuse being late. John J. Steve blocked my Wi-Fi. He would never do that. That's not like him. I believe you, bro. You and Scheme Cost are up to something. Thanks, Scheme. No way. No, my eyes. That's what you get. You can't escape John Jerry Steve. One way or the other, he's coming for you. What's his username in Dreams? My username? LittleBigAnimation. So it's just a short version of LittleBigAnimation. It's just because I couldn't fit the whole thing into the PSN name because it's quite short. So yeah, LittleBigAnimation. That'll do the trick. Bleeding again. You're going blind again. Few 1 sec more and I wouldn't get blind. Lucky you. Dude, I was the same way with Guitar Hero. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Anytime I closed my eyes, I could just see all the things going like that in my eyelids. I'm like, what the hell's going on? It's like my brain was like... Because you know you have to fixate so much on the notes that, I don't know, in my brain I just kind of remembered the game. So when I used to go to sleep, that's all I could see and I was like, my god. You know? It's like the movie The Invisible Man, or is it called Hollow Man? It's like he can't go to sleep because he's invisible, so when he closes his eyes, he can see through his eyelids. So he never really closes his eyes, he can always see things. It's so distracting, and eventually went crazy because of it, just because he couldn't sleep. But he's at work. I'm at work, but I'll check the comments now and again as soon as I can. I'm glad I missed it. You don't want to absorb someone else's punishment, that's for sure. Scheme Cost, look at you. The Lego haunt now in my dreams. They'll be good dreams though. They'll be really good dreams, I swear. Okay, so that was like the jukebox for the Resident Evil 1. Now I'm just going to start playing all the calm stuff. So we've heard a lot of really creepy tracks now, so let's go for something a bit more calming, just to relax. Yeah. In the next survival horror stream, I'll have the Resident Evil 2 OST, so we can listen to some new stuff. So for me, this looks okay. Just need to add some more details around here, fix up some of the chairs and stuff like that. But I'm fairly happy with how everything's kind of working out. So I want to get like another little table. See, I don't know if I should just use this table on this side or if I should just get a brand new table. So like, we've got the magazine holders over here, but we could get another table here, and maybe I could put like a couple of chairs on either either side here. Because that's one way I could do it. I could move the table there and then delete this table, and then all we would basically have is chairs in the middle. Because all you're really going to do in this room... I need to fix this. All you're going to do in this room is use the staircase, or go back here to go to the bathroom, or go back through to go to the hallway. Once you get to this area, you can go around here. You can probably find a John, Jerry, Steve doll, action figure, collectible, maybe something else, a document here maybe. Some magazines here. So I'll have the chairs scattered around. So you're really just going round this way. So I'll probably block this part off, to be honest. So if you want to... You have to go this way to go to the staircase, or you can go around this way to leave the area. So I just need to get a bit creative here in how I'm going to do this. I might just use more of the red chairs for the other side of the room. Let me just quickly copy these over. So we'll put one over here. It's first come, first serve for these chairs, so if you're not fast, you're last. There you go. I think that looks okay. So get the fancy chairs, and then... Like, I guess there's nothing wrong with me putting another table here, but I think normally when you walk in the job centre, so get some magazines here, you'll have maybe some other stuff, other crap here, like newspapers and stuff. But maybe we could have another little table just for like leaflets and stuff, maybe. But I'm just thinking, if I was to walk in this room, you don't want too many chairs scattered all over the place, and at the same time you kind of want room to actually move around. Hold on, I need to fix this because of the wall. Okay, I think we're good now. Try to fix where the chairs go. Right, this chair can go right up against the wall, so there we go. So I need to have some extra chairs. I just don't want to like throw them in the middle. That's why I had like a table. So if I was walking in here, let me move this a bit closer, and then maybe this table can have like some leaflets or something. Technically we don't have to have so many chairs, it's a bit much. So I might just put like some chairs like against this wall here, just to keep the main floor kind of clean. So let me, I'll delete some of these, but I'll just, first of all I'll make it the way that I think it should look first. So they open the door, so I guess if I put like a chair here, I guess that's okay. But I'll mess these up. I'll just try to count how many chairs we've got. So we can kind of put it like that. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chairs plus these two. So I think that's enough. So let's see here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll basically delete some of the chairs. And then, in fact, let me delete all the chairs for now. So get this big space, that's why I want to kind of get the chairs. Maybe these chairs, they've been like moved around, so Or maybe even this table could be like kind of thrown over. Try to make it a bit more messy, you know, because it's like this room would not look perfect. This room would look quite destroyed, and all the panic and the chaos. So I'll just move a few things around. I think that'll be okay. See, like, it's not going to be so perfect, it's going to be kind of a little bit wonky. Yeah, I need to proper trash this room up just a little bit. So I'll move some of these over here maybe. Kind of like what I did last time, just throw some stuff around a little bit. There we go. Just kind of like mess it up a bit. Try and not make it so obvious that I'm blocking your path here. Okay. The person that sat on this chair was very nice because they're kept it upright. Okay, so I'll just do it like that. So you could probably run around this way. There's nothing saying that you can't run this way if you want to run this way. I don't think I'll have any zombies in this section of the game, so you should be okay. Let me see if I made this. Yeah, I'll need to try and figure out what I'm going to do. Well, it looks alright so far. Just maybe move one more of these. Just to try and mess it up a little bit. So it looks a bit better now when you walk in. Come down from here. You can see it's kind of a wreck. And then we can collect our things and go upstairs. So I think I'm a little bit happier with that now. Let me just save this before I forget. I see a knife. What's the knife all about? Are we cutting fruit again? Hold on, let me go back up to the chat here. Let me see. Hey Kai Gaming, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing very well. Hi LittleBigAnimation, I watch your vids. I never got the time to watch your streams. Nah, welcome. I know the streams aren't you know, ideal for everyone because, you know, sometimes you've got school or work. It just depends when we go live. I need to start making more videos because I kind of stopped making them so frequently because we were doing the live streams. I'm a bit busy with a couple of projects that I'm going to release. So I'm going to release a trailer for this project next Tuesday for Dreamscom 20. And then the week after, on Tuesday, I'm going to release a brand new horror level. It's a short horror level. It's only going to last about, I don't know, like 20 minutes. It's more of an experience than a game. So I'll release that the following Tuesday. After that, I'll have a bit more time off stream to get back to making videos again. So I'll try and get more videos out. And we're making some good progress with the survival horror game now. We're getting pretty close now to having something that's playable, which I'm pretty excited about. And we haven't really been able to promote a lot of our content, because when we were doing the level design stage, everything was quite bland, so it's not very attractive. Once we get all the lighting and gameplay, we can start making short little videos, some screenshots, and start hyping up this game. It was so good to see it. All the PCs are coming together. But it's nice to see you joining the stream today. Hopefully you can enjoy. Nice showing up here. Yep, absolutely. I haven't commented because I was testing and tweaking some things. Yeah, of course, no problem. Don't worry. We know you're there. This looks good. Yeah, this is it looks quite bright. The only reason it looks quite bright is because the lighting is the basic lighting. This will be a very dark kind of room. We're going to have some light coming from the windows. I don't think there'll be any zombies in this room, but you can clearly see the environment is very destroyed. And so we get a few different ways you can go. You can go up the stairs, you can go into the bathroom, you can go back into the hallway. So we've already made the bathroom in a different scene. We made the hallway, we made the supply area. So this is basically the last area of the downstairs part. So I think the next stream we'll do upstairs. I'm going to put the camera angles in next. That's like the next stage. So as with any Resident Evil, Silent Hill, survival horror type game, we need to have these fancy cameras. So rather than doing two cameras, since the doors are quite close together, I might just do one camera. So it's like you spawned from here, but you can go into the bathroom here. So I'll put one camera here, and then after that, the next camera is going to be like, I don't know, some cars outside beeping me. Right, so we can do like a camera angle like that, just to get it involved more with the environment, maybe. Right, I can maybe try this, see if this works. And then once you come down that way, this is when you're going to see this sort of area. Now it's a big wide area, so we've not really did camera angles for wide areas before. So as you come past here, the next camera angle, I guess it kinda needs to look towards the staircase, I guess. So just to show that's where it's coming from. Now we could do a camera angle like that, but I think I'll do one more like this, I guess. Let me see. I'm gonna have to tweak some of this. But I think this camera angle should be kind of okay. I'll see what it's like once I actually get into play mode. Or I could do a higher one like that. I'll need to test. So we've got another camera angle there. Then we'll do, if you do go to the other side, if you're going to leave the place, the next camera angle is probably going to be, so if you walked here, the next camera angle would be like this, maybe. Fix it. Maybe like that. And if you decide to come over, so the other camera angle was like that, so if you touched this side, the camera angle is going to be more like exactly. Maybe more like that. So you don't see the door. You can only see like kind of like that. Maybe you see like the other side of the unit. Maybe. Maybe make it a bit like that. And then if you come round to this side, the other camera angle can be like that. Maybe we can get the work center central in focus. Just try to do it without looking at the ceiling. Let's see, let me fix that a bit. Maybe like that. So I think these camera angles look okay. Like when I test these camera angles, they won't work immediately because we haven't put the logic in yet for the detection, so they might not work right out the box. Let me just I'll see how this works. Right, so we've got a camera angle, and then see it doesn't automatically switch. We need to, I always forget, I need to change the cameras to cut. I don't know why, I keep forgetting. Literally every day this stream, every stream this week, sorry, I've made the same mistake. I need to put the cut camera on, otherwise the camera just kinda flows to the next one rather than jumping straight to it. So if you want to use a survival horror camera, go for a cut camera. Is that all the cameras? I think I did everything. It's not going to be perfect, but let's just have a quick look. So then we would come down here, and then like there's another one. Hold on, it's quite dark. Let me this is the lighting we used for a different scene. I'm going to turn it off for just now, just so we can see. So imagine you touch that part, then it changes to this part here. So you could come here, maybe there's an item sitting here on the table. That wall's quite plain, so I'll probably put like another poster or something up on that wall. Maybe I might even use a different plant here, because this plant's very similar to that one. And then once we get to the stairs, it will change to this. So you could go up the stairs, not like this. You have to press X to go up the stairs. I kind of want to put the camera a bit closer. I'm going to see if I can change the angle, but if it looks good, I might just leave it like that. So we've got a big area here, so it's literally, if you go up here, you're going to activate the camera that's like closer to the door to get out. And then if you go the other way, and you go this way, it should activate the camera like this, which looks pretty good. And then we can obviously run around, and once you touch this part, it will change back to this one again. And then we go around this way, and then we've got another little section here. So the cameras look quite good, I think. I'm quite happy with that. Needs a little bit of tweaking here and there. Obviously the sensors, I need to put in the sensors, but everything else seems to be flowing quite well. I don't know what you guys think. If you think it looks quite good so far. I'll just catch up with some of the comments. I'm very far behind the comments today. I feel like when I do the level design streams, I can check the comments a bit more frequently, because I'm just putting things here and there. These streams I'm really focusing on, like, okay, what we're going to do here, I need to fix the detail and put things down, and so I miss some of the comments. So I'm like, if you've joined the stream and I've not said hello, I'm going to get to the comments, I swear. I'm like 15 minutes behind, so let's rattle through some of these comments. Let's Let's see. So, scheme costs. So, have the John Jerry Steve figure, buy the chairs like a kid when playing with it, and had to leave it when the outbreak started. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Sounds good to me. Hey, Mobile Monster! Welcome back. Hope you've had a great week. I only have 11%. Shall I watch and charge? Yes, absolutely. If you can find a socket nearby, give it a go. Maddie Madness again with another super chat. Absolutely generous today. Yet again. Thank you so much. What does the monster look like? Or, I mean, the monster that chases you like Nemesis. I've not fully designed it yet, so I can't really say exactly. It's one thing I still need to work on. So, it's going to be something like a cross between Nemesis and Mr. X, but have a unique design. I'm not entirely sure, but it's going to be like a big kind of thing, you know, that chases you. But it doesn't run. Mine is going to walk, like, you know, like I'm coming for you. So, but there's going to be a lot of regular enemies, like typical zombies, zombie dogs, zombie crows. There's going to be some uniquely mutated zombies, you know, things that are not quite zombies. They're more like monsters. And then we'll have the boss battles. They'll all be unique creatures. So there's probably going to be about 4 boss battles, maybe 6 in the game. And depending on what character you play as, you have different boss battles throughout the game. So you won't get to fight all the bosses in one playthrough. If you want to fight the other bosses, you'll have to play through the second campaign, which is quite cool. Gives it some more replay value to the game. But once I get more of the characters, and like this character we're using, a blue puppet right now, we're going to replace him with there's a female character and a male character. So I still need to work on them once they're good, and I've worked on the facial animations and the combat gameplay and that, all the bodily animations and stuff like that. I'll import them into the scene along with the inventory and all of that kind of stuff, and the other zombies, and then it will all sort of like come together quite nicely, I think. Very generous, very generous, very genuous and generous. He will be able to buy a PC with an RTX 2080 Super and an AMD Ryzen 9 3900 XT. Why do they always give these computer chips such weird names? It's like really high-tech kind of things, don't they? Damn. What is that? Maddie is the goat. That's it, the goat. Hey, Smoking Miss Danky Miss, welcome back. I'm flying high right now, Cloud 9. Yeah, we can only wonder why. Isn't Puppet going a little bit crazy, walking over chairs? Absolutely. He just loves to cause a mess. Absolute riot. Once we get the proper characters in, we'll create all the boundaries, and we'll make sure the characters can't actually walk over all the furniture and stuff like that. So that'll be like a little bit of a thing we'll do as time progresses. So right now we're just trying to get like the camera angles done, trying to get all the walls and the floors, and maybe some extra items to make the scene look a bit better. Then we're going to send all these scenes off to Intra Attack Out. He's going to do all the lighting for the scenes. And then I'm going to add all the door transitions, I'm going to add all the gameplay elements, the objects that you can investigate, the inventory, and then eventually, lastly, we'll get all the combat with all the enemies and all the animations and stuff like that. So it's like a incremental progress, one thing at a time, and then we'll sort of see it all come together over the next few months. So this game is going to come out at the end of the year, guaranteed. So everything's going to plan so far. That's all I can say. Melanie, or other stuff if it's lying in the way in the middle of the room. Yeah, that'll be like blocking you, so you'll have to like run around some of the furniture. Lemony, who's Lemony? Maddie committed a Melanie again. Crap, wrong emoji. I sent it by accident. Ah, I thought it quite fit. It looked like you were laughing. Dennis, are you a German? Are you a German, Dennis? Is that because of his second name? What does the monster look like? Oh, yeah, I answered that one. No, the walls outside my house are not 4 feet tall, but you should see the walls in Italy. Those walls are 9 feet tall in some places. You would be amazed, my friend. No one's getting into my walls, over my walls. What does that mean? Hajo. Melon, knife, melon. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. He's talking about fruit. And then he's talking about walls. He knows you're stoned, man, so he's talking about crazy stuff. Right. What is that? He is German. He's saying very German-y things. We have a lot of Germans in the chat, don't we? We must be very, very popular in Germany. Unless Joe and Isaac are spreading the word around Germany about the stream. Uh oh, we see pizza. What is going on? We're talking about pancakes and pizza. Hold on, I need to go back up. My chat went a bit mental again. Hold on, I'm getting there. I didn't realise my chat went that far down. Bovaretta Disco Party. Oh, very creative use of your emojis there. What is this? Du hast. That's a Rammstein song. Du hast. You know that cause my name. Maybe it's... Well, I think Joe's German, so I guess he's used to coming across a lot of German names. Okay, never mind, bro. What does the monster look like? Again! Well, I think I answered it, so I think you got your answer eventually. But I was sure cause you wrote east instead of east. Is there a difference? Dennis, hello neighbour. Oh, hello neighbour. Who is baking and who is baked? I have The Last of Us 2 next to me and I'm not even playing it. Really? Why not? I've played a lot of that game and it's a long ass game. It never ends. Never ends. Just keeps going. Over and over and over again. I just can't get enough. So yeah, once we get the cameras, the lighting, I need to put something up on this wall. And you can clearly see it because of the camera angle. If we go to this camera angle, you can still see the paintings. But they're a little bit more in the distance. This one is a bit closer. So I think if we're going to have any information, it should probably go into one of these parts here. I definitely want to do a no smoking poster as well, like a big one. Like, don't smoke in here, man. You're here to get a job, not to smoke your life away. Smokimus, dankimus. I'm baking onions and garlic for Isaac. You're making a nice wee casserole for him. I'm baked to the max. You're living up to your name. I'm not too hot for The Last of Us 2. No, you're not liking it too much. I'm joining DreamsCon 2. Oh, nice. That's brilliant. Hope to see you there. What are you promoting at Dreamscom? Are you promoting your username, or are you working on a project that you're going to try and tease? When the stream is done, I'll work on the tier 2 emojis, then the tier 3 emojis. Yeah, sure, whatever. It's up to you. Like, you try and figure out what you think would be good. Because I'm going to try and give the tier 1 emojis, will have a wide range of things, so everybody gets a good selection of emojis. So the tier 2 and the tier 3 ones are probably going to be ones that aren't so necessary. They're more just fun or cool or something extra that, you know, if you want to just go wild and do really crazy stuff. Is Isaac still in the game with the waves? I think so. yeah, I think he's playing online with someone to do some Easter egg. He's actually been absent from the stream quite a lot because I think he's addicted to Modern Warfare 2 Zombies. He doesn't like the mode apparently, but he plays it a lot. Good amount of time. Also, I think I just heard a car horn. Yeah, it was. The person obviously was stream sniping. They saw this guy streaming. Let's go up and beep the horn. Our car can get famous on the stream. Same, yeah, probably. Yeah, I'll do it too. Small Who Man, that should... what should I do? A Firecat or John Jerry Steve's leg? Maybe a mix of both. Put John Jerry Steve's leg on the Firecat, maybe? Sorry if I spam sometimes, it's my tablet. Don't worries. I just wasn't sure if you were doing it again in case I didn't read the comments. But I always scroll back up to find the comments. So if you write a comment and it takes me a while, I'll always go back to it. I'll never lose track of the comments. Higher. How about a secret ending where you wake up in a hospital in 2009 and some doctors say he's awake, finally. Then the camera pans out of a hospital building and you find out it was all a big coma. It's just a dog. It's a dog having a dream. The dog wakes up. Oh. It was all a dream. I'm outside. Let's go, man. Are you outside in your underpants? Is that allowed in the States? All the rights and all that kind of stuff. Damn nice idea, Small Human. Oh yes. Not a bad idea, Housewoman. Thanks for the idea. Too much cameras always going, not good for me. You don't like it? This is like classic survival horror, so it's like... It's part of like the genre, you know? So if you played like the original Resident Evil games or Silent Hill games, it's like... The cameras are like this for a reason, because... It's like, imagine there's a zombie over there, but you can't see the zombie. So you're not sure, should I go, or should I wait, or should I just try and shoot the zombie, or... So then you move to the next camera and then suddenly there's a zombie there, you know? So it's kind of like, you can't really predict where the monsters are. I think that's part of the horror experience. Like, if I heard a noise coming from that behind there, right? So say the camera angle's like that, and then the next camera angle I get to is like that. I don't see behind the counter, and maybe there's a noise from behind the counter, so I'm like, what's going on behind there? So you actually need to go around to actually see what's behind the counter. So it's like, it's an old school way of trying to create some tension, so you can't just look and, oh, there's something over that desk. Kinda like that TV show, Life on Mars. Life on Mars? I think I watched that. Is that when the cop goes back in time or something like that? Except if they got trigger zones. Oh yeah, don't worry, we'll put trigger zones on and then everything will flow together perfectly. I'm just a bit lazy for it right now. Just testing it. So who likes pancakes? I'm finally at the pancakes section. I love pancakes. Do you know some people eat pancakes but they're salty pancakes? I've never heard of it before, but it sounds disgusting. Pancakes likes who? Is this a knock knock joke but with pancakes? The make pizza. I need to get a pizza oven one day. Where art thou, pepperoni? It's in my belly. Where art thou, Bovaretta? Can you imagine? And she's using the skull of a Bovaretta, an ex-Bovaretta skull, an ancient one from civilizations gone by. Art thou asking me? Of course, game, you got all the answers. God, that scream, I know the zombies are... They're really excited today. The pepperoni is on the pizza, Smoky Miss. Pizza on pineapple. So you get a pineapple slice and then you put a pizza on top of it. That sounds like a perfect combination. Dip it in ranch. The pineapple. Oh god. Like that War of the Puppet Control way. War of the Puppet Control? I'm not sure. Is that another Dreams level, maybe? No, I prefer dipping pizza in a glass of milk. You guys are weird. That's why I love you so much. The cameras are looking great. Nice, nice. It's looking pretty cool. So I'll sort all the cameras up. We need to get some item descriptions. So like maybe when you press X on the computer, it says something, or you pick up a note over here maybe. If you press X on the furniture, maybe it says something like, oh, there must have been a struggle here. Something cheesy like that. So I think the gameplay is kind of all set up now. I prefer pizza on pepperoni, but not when baking. Oh yeah. LBA. These cameras work well. Oh god, my chat went crazy again. I feel like when I scroll down, if someone leaves a comment, it just goes when it goes to the bottom. My guy said milk. Milk. I just have tomato and cheese. Oh my god, no milk again. Have to waste my pizza. You ever got like a pizza and you put it on like a paper towel just to get the grease out? You should see the amount of grease you get. It's awful. If Poveretta was ugly, you could use her as the monster chasing you around. Shame she's so beautiful. I know she was. We couldn't get her in that role, unfortunately. It just wasn't working. We tried to use makeup and prosthetics and all that kind of stuff, but it just wasn't working. We couldn't possibly make her ugly. We tried to make her as ugly as possible, but she was still incredibly beautiful. I don't know how she manages it. Sometimes the camera just trigger at the wrong moments if I paste them. Yeah, does it happen sometimes? I don't know why they give chips and graphic cards weird names. Yeah, just to look fancy, I guess. Oh, I need to have the latest VTX 900. Wait, where's Isaac? He's playing Modern Warfare 2 Zombies. I don't know if he has the chat open, but he's pretty busy right now, so we probably won't hear from him. He's probably doing an intense zombie wave right now, and he's like, I can't reply! Give me a minute. The Tostilo 411 or the Doritos Max 55, are those real things? Because I could believe that. Why are you speaking a different language, small human? How schmooman? This language looks so funky, so many circles and curves. What language is that? Hey FanFizz, welcome back! Reloads shotgun, yeetus, deletus, me gamers. Does a somersault and sticks landing? I know I have asked a lot, but can you play it when you read this? Yes. I'm pretty much finished with this scene now, so I think we can go play your update now. I just need to catch up with the comments really quickly, and then we'll go play your new progress, Maddie. Sweet Smokimus Dankimus down on the ground. Disappear in a puff of smoke. I'm liking this combat. This is how the old school people used to have video games. Used to type things, and they just happened. Picked up a sword, slashed it at the demon. Hello, Robs. Is it Robbie J? Hello, Robbie J. Welcome. Nice to see you. Hope you've had a great week so far. Are you new to Dreams as well? Are you creating anything in Dreams? Have you played anything nice? What do you think? Thanks for all the tips. Oh, it's mad, they're giving you a lot of good tips. Very nice. I'm trying to make an adventure game, and it's so hard to control the character. Yeah, it takes a bit of work to get around. Wait, why would a dog be dreaming about a hot chick in a zombie apocalypse? Oh yeah, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. There you go. Dogs really do have a vivid imagination. We just don't realise it. Oof. Name your game, lol. I know, what's it called? Spidey Adventures. I'm going to stream it on my channel tomorrow. Oh, very nice. That sounds pretty cool. Is it like Spider-Man, or is it a different kind of spider? I don't want to assume it's Spider-Man just in case it's not. Bye, I have to leave. Alright, see you later, Mobile Monster. Thanks for tuning in for a little bit. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. But I'm trying to keep it family friendly, and I'm getting too mad because it's hard to control. Yeah, I can imagine like getting the controls just right. That's like the hardest part, because anyone that tries to make Mario, it's not so easy. You know, he's perfectly polished to control that well. You know, it's not easy. Test version online. No, not yet, but soon, when I get more stuff in it, I will do a test version. That sounds pretty cool. Then we can give you some feedback. Then perhaps I'd see you tomorrow too. The Spidey character is a pre-made one that I found. Oh, okay. It's good sometimes just to find characters that people have made. Saves you a lot of time. Let's go, yeah. Let me just get to the bottom of this chat and then we'll get started. Other than the hard controls, I'm loving Dreams. Oh, do you mean the controls to make levels, like the tools and stuff like that? Yeah. It takes a while to get your head around it, then it's pretty easy after that. I got early access Imp without even knowing. Really? I think I've got it as well. It's like the ice one, I think. I don't really use it though. I'm back. Oh, hello Mobile Monster, you're back. Back in business. A different spider. Oh, okay. It just happens to be called Spidey. Let's see. Thank you for welcoming me. Oh, yes. Everyone's very welcoming here. It's very nice. Control is one of the hardest things to get right on a character. Try and find one already pre-made. Yeah, especially if someone already makes the animations for you. It can really help. No problem. He just said to you bye, and then at the same time you joined the stream again. It was magic. The Imp is hard as well, not just the tools. The Imp, I get used to it now. I'm perfectly fine with it. Just takes a little bit of perseverance, I guess. But I stream almost every day, so I'm using the Imp almost every day. So hours upon hours of Dreams. Eventually, you kind of get used to the controls, don't you? I love the controls you used for puppet control. This one? I didn't make this one though. This is like a pre-made one. Anyone can use this one. I'm going to make my own character from scratch that will have all of the survival horror controls as well. I'm a wizard, Harry! I am a Jeff Bob. Is that what that says? Jeff Bob. Right, so I think we've did a good amount of progress on this section. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to check out the update for Maddie's game. We've been checking it out, his little progress every so often. Quick plan for tomorrow. Normally we try and do a bonus stream on Saturday where we play a different game, but I might just make another create stream, to be honest, just to get more progress done. So I think if we stream tomorrow, we'll do more survival horror stuff. If we don't, we'll pick it back up again on Monday. And we're basically going to do the second floor of the job centre. So over the weekend as well, I'm going to try and get all these pre-made scenes. I'm going to send them over to Intra Attack Out. He's going to do the lighting for us, get the scene looking pretty nice. And then we can start the floor above. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. I don't know if I saved this, but for some reason it's asking me to save again, so I'm just going to do it, just to be safe. He went to the end. I know, finally I reached the end. That's my call now to play the level now. I got you the Imp and Crate tools because very easy to use after about a week. Just stick with it and it will become extremely easy. Yeah, it just takes a little bit of time. Sure, but good you use it. Yes, very good. Yeah, do that. So yeah, but I never played it much. I got it as a reward for doing something for my dad. Alright, he rewarded you with the game. That's pretty cool. No problem, Joe. I'm starting to play it more now. That's good. Just especially if you play other people's Dreams, because you can actually get to see how other people are making content as well. So I'll give everyone a quick recap of what we've done so far this week with the create streams here. So we made the corridor here, so we've got a corridor, this is going to be like the streets, like an alleyway. So we come through here, and then we're on this side, and then there's this takes you into the records room, and then this room's going to take us into the main job centre room. So after that room, let's have a look at the records room that we made. So that was the door on the corridor there. So we come through here, there's some things on the floor, some file cabinets, a zombie, a computer that we need to use. So that's one of the other rooms. Then yesterday we also made a quick start on the bathroom. Let me just fix the light here so we can see. This is the, once we go through that job centre restroom, we go in here. Got some very toilety looking things, you know, never mind the mess. So we started working on like the walls and the floor for this part as well. So still a lot of work to do, but it's coming along together quite nicely.
Gotta help me.
And then today we did the lobby that kind of connects everything together. So the first floor has a rough version now, so I just need to polish them up a bit more, add some more gameplay, put the lighting in, and then the first floor's done.
Oh God,
So it's looking pretty cool. Let me just check my notifications here. What else was sent to me? So that's our booth as well. This is the game that we're making. It's going to be, the main section of the game is going to be in a hospital. So this is basically a representation of that in booth form, and we'll have a trailer out on Tuesday as well. So hopefully, private collections. I think that's me added to Dreamscom. So I just need to get a demo out by Tuesday, and then that's that done. So let me see now. Okay, I can never search work because every time I search for work, so many creations come up. So I need to find the actual notification that you sent me. Alright, here it's here. I need to reset the progress. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes I need to reset things, so let me just make sure everything's all good here. So we're going to give, this is Maddie Madness. This is the game it's working on. So we'll give this a quick go and we'll see if it's been updated since then. So let me just turn this music off. There we go. My quarantine here, I really need to get a proper shave. It's getting unreal now. Oh, this is looking a lot better now. I'm liking this. Got some more lighting here going on. Check in this way. Go to my volume up a bit. Yes, it's me. Hello. Right. There's a bit. Oh God, what happened? I'm writing in the book and something happened. Okay. So I think you've fleshed out this area a little bit. I think last time this computer, the light was on. Whoa! God damn it! What the hell was that? I'm asking the same question. This is why you never install Windows 10, because these kind of glitches, they always come up. My God, Maddie, you try to kill me. So here we've got keep it chill and work. So is this a new section down here? Let me have a wee sneak peek. Okay, so it looks like there's a few different ways. I see light over here, so I feel like I should have a there you go. See, I knew it was Windows. I knew Windows was responsible for this. I don't know if there was a... Let me just go back to your scene here. I think it was this one. So I'm not sure if there was an extra area back here. I could kind of see it with my torch. Can I get through here? Right, I can't get through here yet. I'm assuming this is going to be the next part of the game through this corridor here. Damn windows. It's always windows that causes a mad problem. Right, I'm gonna catch up here. Let me see. It's night time where I live. Are you in Europe? Same, almost midnight. Midnight on a Friday night, eh? I think in the UK it's like 20 past 10 now. 20 past 10, yeah. So we're still a couple of hours behind you guys. Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying watching you now. LittleBigAnimation and Neon the Gamer, I found you from. Is that like Neon the Coder? Did he change his name? I know he makes a lot of the tutorials, doesn't he? If that's the same guy I'm thinking of. I mean, it's almost night. Almost. It's like, give or take, it's almost night. Neon the Coder, yeah, that's the one. He makes a lot of good tutorials. Pretty long tutorials though, so you need to have some patience. I live in the United Kingdom. Alright, yeah, so it's like almost 10:30 for now, I guess. It's nearly 11 for me. We're all in wonky time zones, aren't we? Also, 17 minutes past 11 at your area. If you live in Germany, I guess it is. Like, I think Germany is like 1 hour in front of the UK. My Gamerinho. Boverino. Yes. I mean 2318. Get it right, man. It's not 2017, 2018. Come on. Get it snappy. Same neighbour. You live in the same street. Maybe you don't even realise it, but you probably do. My time is 2218. Mobile Monster, same. We have 1 hour delay. Yeah, you're in front in Germany. LBA, bad news. Intra Attacker just made a video saying he got abducted by aliens and he wiped his memory. He can no longer remember anything he learned in Dreams and can't help you with lighting. Oh no. There's always something happening to me. It's clearly like the aliens just had enough and they're like, let's make his life even more miserable. Damn it. I need some tips for animation and coding. Yeah, there's a few good tutorial channels. Like, I don't really make tutorials because there's other people that do it, so I feel like there's no point, but I do plan to make some kind of tutorials in the future based on my experience of how I'm making games. So it's like, how did I make the inventory system in the game? How did I make the zombie animations? How did I make the gun combat? How did I make the door transitions? How did I make the reading the notes? How did I pick up items? How did I use logic to determine how many bullets you had? And how did I save your progress? And all these kind of things. I might start doing little tutorials based on the things that I've personally made just for the hell of it. So it's like, you look at the project and you look at how I made it. Kind of like behind the scenes of the project as well. I regret wearing headphones. Yeah, that's your ear holes are gone now. Just look at the way you came from after. You triggered it. I know I got it. It killed me. Why doesn't the flashlight work on one of the walls? I think it's because this isn't a wall. I think this is like the next section of the game, but I'm blocked. I can't actually go through it yet, so maybe that's why there's no reflection from the light. I barely can hear, thanks. Have to leave again. Alright, Mobile Monster, thanks for checking in again. We'll see you next time. The light range settings. Yeah. Takes a lot of work to get the lighting right, especially with torches. Scheme, I don't know. Don't know what wall it was. LBA, what OS does your laptop have? Windows 10. That's why I hate it. Hate it so much, but that's all I've got. We can't say it's unlikely, LBA. Maddie is from Denmark and 7 miles from Germany. That's quite close. Hey, by the way, LB, I'm working on a track called Burbulating Trihexa Exorbulance. That is one funky track name. Is it going to be quite relaxing, I bet? Are your objects placeholders for now, Maddie? I think Maddie made most of his objects himself, to be honest. So, maybe they're placeholders, maybe they're not. I guess, well, he's making a work in progress thing, so I think, like, the way that I make things is that I flesh out the game first, and then afterwards I'll go back and redo the graphics and stuff, because that's like the last priority for me. I don't know really. Yeah, just need to work through it and see what you can come up with. I'm thinking of having a snake as the bad guy in the Spidey Adventures. I broke my headphones by having a drink and I laughed and spat my drink all over my mic. Oh dear, that's not good. Must have been a lot of fluid to break your mic. Saving progress the way you want really can be horror. Next time I make separate variables for that. Yeah, I think... See, the thing that I want to do, I know how to save progress between different scenes. The problem I had was, how do I, like, say, I wanted to have like a save point in the game. So I wanted it so, like, say you're at save point A and you're going towards save point B. But let's say right before you get to save point B, you've been collecting ammo, you've been watching cutscenes, you've been killing enemies. But before you get to the save point B, you die. And basically I wanted it to go back to the progress you had when you last saved it at checkpoint A. So I didn't know how to do that, because my variables would have worked like, if you died and you went back, all the enemies, all the ammo, all the cutscenes would still be done. I didn't know how to determine how to erase those. But we've got Eternal Darkness. He's really good at logic, and he made it public as well, so if you want to use it yourself, you can search his profile. It basically lets you manually save your game. So if you say you saved on level 3 and you died on level 5, everything you did between 3 and 5 is now gone. You're back to 3 again with the same ammo, the same health, the same progress. So that's what I'm trying to do, a traditional save system. So it'll make saving in this game mandatory. So if you play our survival horror game, don't quit the game until you save it, because a lot of Dreams games, they save automatically because it's just normal variables. Subject is more like a traditional game. You have to go to the save point, you have to save your game, and then you can leave. Otherwise, all the progress up beyond that point will be gone the next time you load the game. So that's just a warning, because I'm trying to make the survival horror game as realistic as I can when because I want to make it very, very similar to real games, let's say. So you're making good progress, Maddie. Keep it up. It's nice to see that you're keeping with it. Here's the intro attack out. He did a lot of his lines today. I've not had a proper chance to look through all his lines yet. He's Frank. He's basically like a doctor / scientist in the game. And you're not going to see his character for a little while, because he's a little bit further in the game. He's not at the end of the game, but it's like near the tail end of the game. Frank's character shows up, and he'll have a decent role to play in the story. So at least we've got one voice actor's lines done and good to go. Oh, thanks for the like, Gaming Maddie. It'll be good to see this Gamescom thing. I might even do a stream on Tuesday, because Media Molecule, they're going to do a stream on Tuesday that's going to show basically it's going to show all the Dreamscom stuff, and then they're going to release it publicly for everyone to walk around, and so that'll probably get published in time for me to do a stream. So probably next Tuesday we'll do a Dreamscom 20 booth stream, which I think will be quite cool, just to see all the different projects that are starting to come together. Windows 10 is great. Oh yes, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Linux or Chrome OS, not. My friend once put his microphone under the sink because I told him it would fix it. I said it was a joke, but he tried it anyway. Let's just say it didn't go well. He put his mic under the sink. He's crazy. I'm watching on my phone and TV phone so I can chat. Oh, that's good. So you've got like a little controller to chat. That's pretty cool. Are you watching on the PS4? The YouTube app on the PS4? That's totally what I mean. His mic just stopped working. Yeah, I can imagine. Once I had my earphones in and I was brushing my teeth, and I went like that to spit, and then my earphones went like that, and they fell out, and they fell inside the sink, and then the water from the tap all over the top, and then I dried them and I put them on. I'm like, please work, and that was it. They were gone. It's very easy to break these earphones. Super easy. God damn it. Especially if you get Apple ones, because they're not that good, but they're really expensive. You need to make separate variables for the point you want to recreate. Yeah, I think that's kind of something like he did. I'll try and find it here. Let me go to Dreamers. Eternal. There you go. Eternal Darkness. He's like level 297. Yeah. So he makes a lot of good Final Fantasy VII battles. So let me see if I can find the dream. I don't know what's up with his profile. I can't seem to find many things these days. I don't know what's going on. But if you look here, he's got a save load variable data system. So you can see here it's like items collected, keys collected, and this is how many you had when you saved the game. So you had 5 items and you had 8 keys. You went through the game, you collected 2 more items, 9 more keys. But if you die, basically it goes back to this point here. So that's pretty cool that he made that, and it's not just for me. If anyone else wants to use it, you can use it. That's what's pretty cool about the whole thing. So yeah, pretty nice, pretty generous. I like when people make a lot of complicated logic stuff and they share it for everyone to use. I tried to manage this with the basic variable options. I failed. Yeah, I'm kind of dreading having to do it because I think it's going to take up a lot of brain work, because we've got a lot of scenes, a lot of rooms, a hell of a lot of rooms, and we've got 2 characters. So I think the saving part is going to be a big headache for me, but I knew I was in for it when I started the big project like this, so just need to stick it through. Maddie, your PC and monitor look great. I definitely update your other props with some colour for more realism. The sculpts are really good though. Oh yeah, everything's looking good so far, and he's learning with the lighting as well. Frank is a good name for a scientist. I know. I don't know why, I just thought, hey, let's call him Frank. Frankenstein. Maddie, that's a spoiler. That is a spoiler. I actually used that name, Frankenstein, in the game. I'm not even lying. I swear. I used it. You'll see when you play the game, I used the Frankenstein connection. So we've got a good mind there, Maddie. You've already snuffed out what I've got planned. Hey Beth, welcome back. Hope you had a great week. Looking forward to your weekend. I'll be back. I'm just getting a plug for my phone. Yeah, don't worry. think we've did quite a lot of things. I guess I can show you the Dreamscom booth. Just have a little quick look at it. Let me just turn on the. There we go. That's how people are going to see it. This is edit mode. I could have went into play mode, I guess. That would have solved the problem. Dr. Wolfgang Thomas Schneider Max is the better name. More complicated. Can you look at my Dreamscom creation? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it right after this one. No, on my Now TV. Now TV? Oh, okay. So you can actually get the stream up on Now TV. It's like a smart TV. I watch on my TV Fire Stick and comment on my tablet. It's good little combination. Hey Future Cloud, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I just finished The Last of Us 2. I am now spoiler proof. I'm not. I've still got a long way to go. I won't even say where I am, just in case. Did you like it, Cloud? Yeah, but it was too long for my liking. See, I said the same thing last night. I can't really talk about it without going into spoilers, so all I'll say is that the original Last of Us game was 16 hours to complete. And I did 16 hours in The Last of Us 2, and I thought, oh, we're kind of getting close to the end. Maybe it's a little bit longer, a few more hours. No. I've got so much more to go, and the bit that I need to go, it's not as enjoyable. So I feel like that it's far too long. They should have condensed it. Clearly I can see why it took them so long to actually finish this game, because it's far too long for this type of game. It's not an RPG game, it shouldn't be this long. And not everyone has the time to go through these mental long games. I wish it was half the length. Yeah, I completely agree. They just went a bit mad with the pen, wrote a bit too much. The first one is better. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that, but I'll think of that. Maddie, your spoiler. Was there a spoiler? I didn't see anything. Frank Einstein. Oh yeah, he spoiled my game, that's what it was. It's just a little line that I made. You don't actually know why I put that line in, but you'll see why eventually. Hey T-Master! I've made a Dark Revenge Monsters and Mortals. Can you play as Monsters and Mortals? Oh, you made another addition to your game? We played your Dark Revenge. Did you see it yesterday? No, was it on Wednesday, sorry. We played it. Then we went through we found the Boveretta dolls. We went into the theme park with a skateboard kid. Very creepy. It's not Frankenstein. It's LittleBigAnimation's monster. My secret monster that I've been working on. About the save game, you have to think about what is saved as a player leaves in the middle of the scene and rejoined later. That can be different from dying. Oh, okay. Yeah. That is more complicated, actually. Good point. Real Cyclo, what? Thor Woofs? What does that even really mean? I really like your booth, LB. Oh, very nice. Is it longer than a Daniele game? Could be. The Last of Us Daniele 2. Yeah, The Last of Daniele, that's never going to happen. Haven't played The Last of Us 2, maybe play it in the future. I guess you can get it on sale or get it when the PS5 comes out. There's a few different ways you can do it. Hey Robo Killer, welcome back. You just missed us. We just finished off our scene for today. We're just going in to check some Dreamscom booths before we finish up. Greets. I'm 35 hours into The Last of Us 2. I think I'm 3/4 in. I play slow. I never usually like games that last longer than 15 to 20 hours, but I'm loving this one. Only problem will be playing it again. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to play it again, to be honest. If you say you're only 35 hours in, jeez, that's super long. I'm like 17 hours now, I guess. And even I've had enough. I'm like, I'll handle 20. I went in thinking if I'll get 20 or 25 hours tops. But if you're saying I need to spend over 35 hours, jeez, It's far too long. They should have, what I think they should have done, I think they should have condensed it, and then if they wanted to show the rest of the game, maybe release it as DLC separately. But they could make it free DLC. That way they could at least get the game out a bit earlier, and then we could get a more condensed game. Thanks for following me on Twitter. Beth Aniel. I think, did I follow you too? Russian? Who's Russian? I'm making a scene where you have to choose the right spoiler. Oh, okay. I play very slow though. I kind of play slow, but I don't, because I examine all the environments and I loot every possible location. I don't just rush through the game. I'm always looking around, checking little corners and stuff like that. But maybe you play even slower than me, who knows. In DRM&M, you can play as the monster, like Funboy in the Funland. Oh, so it's role reversal. You can do the opposite. That's pretty cool. So this is the booth that I've got. So I've got the LittleBigAnimation Presents. This is like a temporary logo. I'm still going to work on it, so you can see the little blood splatting around. But I'm going to change this. I'm going to update the logo, maybe in the trailer. So it's a classic survival horror. So you come in, you can see it's very hospital themed. I've got the pillars, the floor, the some of the items like the bed, the counters, these kind of things. So you can see to watch the trailer today. So once you come to the elevator, I don't know how Media Molecule are going to hook it up, but basically it's near the elevator. But maybe if you walk inside the booth, you can watch the trailer straight away. So another logo, releasing 2020, and got some data here. So there's 2 playable characters with unique campaigns, a fully voiced cast, intense survival gameplay, and I just put in some plugs to follow LittleBigAnimation and subscribe to LittleBigAnimation for updates. So that's my wee booth that I put together. So we could even search for some other Dreams.com stuff, but oh look, someone made Ratchet and Clank. I got distracted. I was like, oh, Ratchet and Clank. That looks really nice. Just hope that's loads. Look at the fur on Ratchet's foot. That's proper next gen technology. Look at that. These models look actually really damn good, don't they? Jeez. Imagine if you animated this. This would look superb. Really, really nice. Clank looks pretty good too. He's even got his always different forms. That's pretty cool. Alison A. Wilson. Guess she makes some pretty cool designs. Right, let me check your booth. I think I have to go into Dream Shaping to find it actually. Okay, so let me see. What's your booth called? Just let me know. Makes it easier to search for. Right now I could just search for the Dreams.com 20. Look at that though. I saw this. This looks interesting. Killing Dead Dreams.com 20 demo. What is this? We've got a museum. Looks nice. Horror in Chernobyl. Looks pretty cool as well. Someone's made a Sonic booth, but that ain't going to get in. Got Jellyfish. He's making a new game. A little perspective. Looks quite interesting. We've got Imp Who, if you like that classic game. Someone's making a horror booth as well. I like it, it's like a cage. Project Absolute. Oh. Some weird stuff going on here. Some weird heads here. Demon hunters. Hopefully there's some good projects that come out soon. Get everybody hyped about it. Let me just catch up here. I'm back again. Hey, Mobile Monster. Nice to see you again. I need testers for my test version when I release the test version. Are you sure it's a test version? I'm sure a lot of people will put their hand up for that. You slowly remind me like GTA 5 re-releases version. For PS3, 4 and 5. No problem again. By the way, what did I miss? We finished up the scene. We checked out Maddie's update on his creation. I showed off the Dreams.com booth that we're putting out for the survival horror. And then we're going to check out some other booths really quickly. Okay, I have made the first part more coloured. Oh, nice. Clatchit and Rank 7, Revenge of the Smiths, Redux. It's a perfect name. The VR update release date will probably be released during the Dreams.com live stream. That's going to bring many people back in Dreams. You think so? Do you think the VR is that powerful that it will influence a lot of people to come back? I hope so. It's not going to change me, but I'm still waiting to see the price for the PS5, because if I'm going to get VR I need to know if there's going to be a separate device and how much it's all going to cost. I hope you'll play DR Monsters Immortal soon. Yeah, I'm going to play it. It depends if we do some. We might play a bit tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm not sure if we're going to do a play stream or a create stream. So I might give it a go tomorrow. If you're here in the stream tomorrow, then I'll play it when you're there. But if you're not available, then it'll probably be next Wednesday when we play more Dreams. I'll make sure I add it to my queue so I don't forget. Check Shuttle Pilot game, or check all of my games. What's your name on? Are you one of the guys that followed me? What's your name? The beginning. It must have an end. Is it one of you? Is this one here? I don't know who's who. Sometimes I don't know if they followed me or not. Just let me know, because I'll add all your games to my list, because next Wednesday we're probably going to play more new creations. Next Tuesday we'll focus on Dreams.com, and all the other days we'll probably focus just on creating the survival horror game for now, just to make sure we make a lot of progress. Check newest elements. Newest elements? Why is it like... Did you literally just... I don't know. Let me see. I'll put in Dreams.com again. Newest. The booth song. Thing is though, I don't know what's your ID, because I know sometimes people have different IDs from YouTube. Let me see. This one here. Ooh. Let's have a look at Esha, coming November 2020. Are you trying to compete with my survival horror game? Because that's coming out in November as well. I think we're going to have a bit of a clash here. The real game is coming on 2021 on PS5. Okay. So is this like a demo that's coming out in November and then the real game comes out a year later? The word eschatology means end times or final destination of the soul of humankind. Oh, nice. How about we look at this? So there you go. What's this? Astro Water Productions. Esha, November 2020. I like how you use the... I found out how to do this recently. You can actually use a text box to make it look like a stream of light, which looks pretty cool. So you got your buildings that have been destroyed by the chaos. It's a third-person, surreal, psychological game in a world when evolution has lost all reality. November 2020. Yeah. SCH. Nice. I like how the trees are like kind of different to other trees. Who's this character? Is this the character you're going to play as? Hello. Nice to meet you. What's this? Oh, there's a PS. Oh. Your text box is going through the game. So you've got your game on a PS5 box. That's quite cool. Maybe I should steal that idea and do that for my survival horror game. Make a game case of it. Make it all official. So you got like a little radio here. She likes to chill, jam to her beats. I don't know what this is. She's got like a golf ball who's going to hit you. It's like a bit, you know, Ed, Ed and Eddie, the big jawbreakers. So you got a jawbreaker that's going to hit you in the head. She's going to figure out how gravity works. Dennis, will you be a tester for when I release my test version? I'd love to, but the PS5 still isn't out with Dreams. Yeah, Joe doesn't have a PS4, so he's waiting for PS5, and then he's going to buy Dreams to play it. So sure, yeah, thanks Dennis. What's your name in Dreams? Lil Robbie J. I'm releasing tomorrow on my stream. That sounds like a good plan. Gamerino. Is that your name? Gamerino? I was just saying that because I thought it was like a fancy thing you were saying. Let me see. Alright, so this looks pretty cool so far. I can't wait to explore it. On Tuesday I'm going to look and see if I can find as many different booths as I possibly can. I'm just assuming this is your name. I think I wrote it wrong. I made a typo. Gamer in... Is that right? Ah, there you go, there you go. You're a vampire. Ah, very good. The Village Builder! Always remember the Settlers 2 whilst creating this. Actually, the first level of the campaign is ready to go. Please tell me what you'd like to change in the game. Oh, I've never played the Settlers. Shuttle Pilot. Is this the one you want me to try? Shuttle Pilot? The Village Builder Test Kit. Puzzle Chambers. Use your imp to roll the rocks and solve the puzzles. Oh, you get a marble board. I remember those. Well, I don't know which one you want me to try, but I can add this to my list because I'm going to play games on Wednesday, so I'll probably get to it then. I think the PS5 comes this year. I sub Dennis stuff. Good for you, Dennis. I had no Wi-Fi. Oh, problems with Wi-Fi again. Okay, try the newer version of mine with a bit more colour. Give it a sec. I might delay it to next year. Yeah, you think so? See how the progress goes, and I'll fix that soon. That sounds good. I'll be a tester. There you go. Scheme cost to the rescue. Yeah, thanks LBA. Every 60 seconds, Joe waits for his PS5 and Dreams. A minute passes. Certainly, that's certainly one way to look at it. Hey Dano, welcome back. We just finished creating. We're just having a quick look at some Dreamscom 20 entries. See what people are coming up with. getting more things sent to me here. Oh, there you go. Got it shared with me. Thanks for the like scheme. So I'll quickly check in Maddie's wee little update here. I'm going to have to go get something to eat. I'm getting pretty hungry, I'm not going to lie. So Maddie's updated his little creation here. So you changed the lighting or something like that? Was it in this room or the other room? Let's see. It's funny, I had to write in the book. The teleporting book. Okay, for anyone that's not seen this yet, this was all Maddie's fault, right? You got to blame Maddie. There we go. So we still can't go through there yet. So yeah, it's just the Windows 10 part. So you change like the colour of the walls, so they're not white anymore. Well, it looks a lot better now. Looks pretty cool. See, just little details like that can really make the world of difference. Can you check out my booth? Alright, I'll quickly check out your booth. I don't have a lot of time left, but let me see. So yeah, that was a good little colour change. It really does help. Let me see. Do you have the same name as your YouTube account, maybe? Dino X 11. I'm assuming it's this one. You've got such a high level. I think it is this one, yeah. The Dreams 20 Battle Challenge demo. Play a demo of the new content coming from Happy Jack. Battle challenges. Right, let's have a look at this booth. Happy Jack update. Hello, kind sir. You're looking very creepy today. I love the animatronic. So battle challenges, new places, new bad guys, new power-ups, a bunch of scoreboards to show off your skills. Coming soon. Oh, very nice. Looks very detailed. It's nice that you actually managed to fit all this inside your thermal. Oh no! Don't look underneath though. Things are getting a bit crazy. That looks pretty sweet. I like that you put some sounds inside your booth as well. See, I tried to put some sounds in my booth as well. I never actually, because I was in create mode, you couldn't actually hear it. But I'm going to.
You gotta help me.
I'm going to play mode.
Oh God.
And then maybe you can actually hear. But it's quite a quiet tune, so let me just turn this up. You might recognise it. We actually took a bit of Nightmare Grand's intro for one of his tracks, because he hasn't finished the Subject soundtrack yet, so we had to get creative and try and find something that was kind of creepy without going too far. So this is the sound that we've got in our booth as well. I like the view reticle. Setting you a follow, LBA. I assumed I already did it ages ago, but apparently not. I'll need to check if I've done it as well, because sometimes I forget, so I'll double check that. Thanks very much. Okay, it's official. I'm deaf. Thanks, Maddie. It's rare to get that in Dreams nowadays. What, to go deaf? Yeah, I got it. Dino X11. Yeah, your dragon looks cool, Dino X. That's a very good art style, isn't it? Very good game as well. Yeah, so this is like the little horror thing that we made just for the... You can kind of tell it's a horror game, right? We tried to put in some blood and stuff, but I think the final design is going to be a bit different for the logo. So yeah, 2 playable characters, unique campaigns, fully voiced cast, intensive gameplay. So keeping it short and sweet. Hopefully it does the job for Tuesday. And I'm going to get a trailer out next Tuesday as well before the event begins. Can I summarise your game in one sentence, LBA? Go for it. Let's see what you can come up with. Give me your best shot. LBA, could you explain to me, please, what the Dreamscom is? It's basically like E3. Or if you're in Germany, you have Gamescom. It's basically the same thing. It's a big event convention. So first of all, Media Molecule are going to do a live stream. They're going to show trailers and demos and all that kind of good stuff. After the show, they're going to release a big event space, so you can actually walk around and look at everyone's booth around the event. And there's going to be like several floors or several rooms to see everyone's booth. So it's going to be quite cool, I think, to go around and see what projects people are working on and take some notes down of some projects that we find most interesting. Resident Evil, but in dreams and a different story. That's a pretty good summary. I would absolutely agree with that. Pretty much, yeah, that's it. So it's I'm going to have to go get something to eat now. I'm absolutely starving. So thanks very much, guys, for tuning in today. We made a lot of good progress with the environment and checking out some booths and stuff like that today as well. Good progress on your level as well, Maddie. Nice booths as well from Beth and Dino. They look pretty sweet. So I'm probably going to do another stream tomorrow. It's probably going to be a dream stream. I don't think I've got space in my hard drive to play any other game, so we probably will do another create stream tomorrow just to get a bit more of the environment done. I think it's good to make as much as we possibly can, so I'll try my best to get another stream tomorrow. And then on Monday again we're going to continue with the survival horror. It's crunch time. We really need to make a lot of progress on it. And then next Tuesday I'll release a trailer for Subject, the survival horror game, and then we will do a live stream after the Media Molecule event, looking at all the booths. I think that'll be really good, trying out the trailers and the demos. And then on Wednesday, if you guys sent me any dreams on Wednesday, we'll go through a lot of those and we'll play through as many as we possibly can. That sounds so nice, LBA. I want to join. I know, but your time will come, Joe. Your time will come. Yeah, great stream, LBA. Yeah, thanks, Joe. Thanks for tuning in. Cool stream, LB. I'm off to go do some more emojis, I think. That sounds good to me. Keep me updated. See you later, bro, Robbie. See you next time. Good luck with your game. I'm aiming for 5 tiers, 2 emojis, and 5 tier 3 emojis. Oh, you've got it all planned out. Okay, I'll work on the emojis now. See you tomorrow, all of you guys. Nice and even to you all. See you later, Joe. See you later, Dennis. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks later. See you later, Scheme Costs. Later, got to go for my pizza. Perfect timing then, because we're just about to go as well. I'm going to post test tomorrow on stream. Sounds good to me. We'll try and get a wee play of that soon. So enjoy the rest of your night, guys. If any of you want to tune into the stream tomorrow, we'll probably create a bit more. If not, I'll see you again next week on Monday, where we'll do more creations and we'll do more Dreamscom stuff, play some levels, have a good time. So yeah, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye.